Well, good evening, everyone. As usual, pub quiz. Yay! That was Jill's joke, by the way. It's actually quite a good dad joke, but there you go. PJ's just got out for a quick dart, so should we start adding your team names in shortly? I won't be saying much, so just as usual, just add your team names in on the live chat, and just to ready yourself, and we'll start. It's growing, by the way.
What's growing?
It's about 2 feet tall now.
What, my rhubarb?
Yes.
Oh,
Don't touch my rhubarb.
Picture?
Dazed and confused.
Okay, are you online now?
Yeah. Why? No. I could go mute if you want me to. No. Why do you want me to? Apparently I'm going mute for a bit. Just a second.
Oh, 6 minutes. I've got to ring us on some.
You do.
Yeah.
You better get over there.
Wait a minute. Is anybody online?
Is there yes, there are a few people online. Yes, still.
Hang on a minute. Look, everybody. Hang on. Where's it going?
It's there.
Hang on. Look. Yeah, hang on. Look at my rhubarb.
Fuck off.
And it's grown even more today. Isn't it splendid? Lovely rhubarb. I don't know why Nick doesn't like my rhubarb. Have we got don't touch my rhubarb today?
They are in, yes. Dazed and confused. Shall I ask them whether they're going to listen to the questions this time around? Not likely. Is that fair, Anna? You're going to listen to the questions? You can have it. I'll dig it up for you. Perfectly happy to. I can bring it round late one night when Jill's asleep. Risky quizness. Or I could tell you where we live and you can come and dig it up yourself. And then I wouldn't get the blame. Yeah, Anna, I will repeat it for you. So, are you actually going to listen to the questions this time? The clue is when I say, and the next question, or question 1, or question 2, that's when you stop gabbing between yourselves, like a witch's cauldron, and you actually listen to the question. There you go. Do you want me to repeat that again? That's a song, isn't it? Don't touch that. Or don't touch this, yeah. See if PJ's favourite team are going to turn up today. We'll see. Oh look, it doesn't work. Don't even try, it doesn't work. Somebody broke it.
What's that?
Don't even try using the vacuum.
Well, the other hand's missing the front piece. Where is this?
Don't start me off.
Unless you know where
Look.
it is.
It got broken.
Oh, but where's the other piece of the other one?
Don't ask me, I haven't used it. Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Who worked last night?
Nuts and bolts are in. Cool. He only just scraped in there, Mary Lou. What's going on? 3 minutes to go, Mary Lou. That's not like you. I think there are. I think Linda and Roma are joining in, I believe. Anybody else? Scott's Tots. Old West Enders. Basically, it's the usual. Good for you. Was it delicious? They got to pedal to wherever they're going first. Yeah. Probably have a quick shower. Change out their cycling kit. There they go. See, they're ready. There's another bike club. PJ's happy now. 2 minutes. Have you killed Mary Lou? Have you killed John yet? It's been what? What's it been? 5 days. 4 days since John retired, Mary Lou, and you haven't killed him yet? Is he still alive?
He's just on holiday.
But he can't. He's not allowed to. Nope. Okay. Because he can't play golf. That's probably making it more stressful for you. A minute to go. Supposed to be getting with serial killers. Just a sec. I've got no idea. But just ask the question. Maybe in there somewhere, like the road's got it somewhere, and he's just shoved it going, oh, look, ask. Oh. A bit of my curly whirly. It's my curly whirly. You can have some of that. I'll eat it before I start. Might take a while. Where's my pen gone? Okay, shall we begin then, guys? So, round one, as we decided last week, there's no Googling. You can only do that when we're back in the pub, which, by the sounds of it, looks like it's mid-June. So round one is serial killers. So question one. An English serial couple from the 60s. So an English serial killer couple from the 60s. You get half a point for each. Question number 2. There's no way of making this not easy. Born Charles Miles Maddox, responsible for murders, or these first 3 murders that he was associated with, were at Roman Polanski's house in LA. So born Charles Miles Maddox, his first set of murders that he was responsible for were at Roman Polanski's house in LA. I think that would be negative points if we don't get that one. Number 3. This should be a current affairs question, but it's not going to be. So the most recent serial killer was convicted on Monday in West Virginia. Her name, Rita Mays, killed how many war veterans? So this is the most recent serial killer who was convicted on Monday in West Virginia. Her name, Rita Mays, killed how many war veterans? Question number 4. Name the Canadian nurse who killed 8 seniors at a nursing home between 2007 and 2016. So name the Canadian nurse who killed 8 seniors at a nursing home between 2007 and 2016. Question number 5. This English doctor killed over 200 patients in his north of England practice until his arrest in 1998. So this English doctor killed over 200 patients in his north of England practice until his arrest in 1998. Question number 6. Believed to be America's first serial killer who created an elaborate home called the Murder Castle in the late 1880s and 1890s. So number 6 is he's believed to be America's first serial killer who created an elaborate home called the Murder Castle in the late 1880s and 1890s. Question number 7. Having the same name as a famous US Western actor, he often lured his victims to their deaths while dressed as a clown, and he had a nickname of the Killer Clown. So having the same name as a famous US Western actor who often lured his victims to the deaths while dressed as a clown. And his nickname was the Killer Clown. Question or killer number 8. With killings in Whitechapel, London, this famous killer was never identified or arrested. So with killings in Whitechapel, London, this famous killer was never identified or arrested. Killer number 9. This killer began his career at the tender age of 18 in 1978, but he wasn't arrested until 1991 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So this killer began killing at the tender age of 18 in 1978. It wasn't arrested until 1991 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And then finally, question 10. A prolific killer in South America. He confessed to over 240 killings, but he served less than 20 years and was released in 1998 for good behaviour. And he hasn't been seen since, which means he's probably still out there. So this prolific killer in South America confessed to over 240 killings. He served less than 20 years and was released in 1998 for good behaviour. And he's not been seen since. So I'll give you 30 seconds or so to confer your answers. Okay, answers to the serial killers round. The English serial killer couple from the 60s, that's Ian Brady and Myra Hindley. So Ian Brady and Myra Hindley. Born Charles Miles Maddox, that was Charles Manson. Rita Mays, who was another nurse, believe it or not, killed 7 war veterans. The Canadian nurse was Elizabeth Parker, or Elizabeth May Parker. She was, or you could have had, Elizabeth Wettlaufer, but her husband divorced her after she went to prison. So you can either have her maiden name Parker or Wettlaufer, her married name. The English doctor who killed over 200 patients, that was Harold Shipman. The believed to be America's first serial killer, that was H.H. Holmes. The killer clown, that was John Wayne Gacy, G-A-C-Y. Whitechapel, London killer, that was obviously Jack the Ripper. The killer who started at the age of 18, that was Jeffrey Dahmer. And the prolific South American killer who got out on good behaviour was Pedro Lopez. So you get half a point for each, for either Ian Brady or Myra Hindley. Half a point for each. Dazed and Confused got 10 out of 10. Did their research. Nuts and Bolts got 6.5. Scott's Tots got 8. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 9. Old West Enders got 4. Thursday Night Bike Club got 5. And Risky Quizness got 2. Is that everybody? Okay. Okay, round number 2 is current affairs. We haven't done one of those for months, so here we go. Current affairs. Number 1, which notorious US organisation had a bankruptcy case dismissed in New York? So, which notorious US organisation had a bankruptcy case dismissed in New York? Question number 2. Can you name the Canadian soccer centre-back who's just signed a contract extension at Tottenham in the UK? So can you name the Canadian soccer centre-back who's just signed a contract extension at Tottenham in the UK? Question number 3. With some of the DNA testing done at Trent University, this week they've identified a member of which ill-fated mission to navigate the Northwest Passage in 1845. So with some of the DNA testing being done at Trent University, they've identified a member of which ill-fated mission to navigate the Northwest Passage in 1845. So what was the name of the expedition? Question number 4. Which mega business mogul announced he has Asperger's this week? So which mega business mogul has announced he has Asperger's this week? Question number 5. Name the US oil company that was subjected to a cyber attack which shut it down this week. So name the US oil supply company that was subjected to a cyber attack which shut it down this week. And then a follow-on question, which is question 6. What dark web organisation has claimed responsibility? So what's the name of the dark web organisation that's claimed responsibility? Question number 7. So there was another mass shooting at the weekend in Colorado. What was the reason the man killed the 6 people? So there was another mass shooting in Colorado this weekend. What was the reason the man killed the 6 people? Question number 8. Who won the Spanish Grand Prix at the weekend? So who won the Spanish Grand Prix at the weekend? Question number 9. Name the NBA star who broke the triple-double NBA record at the weekend. So name the NBA star who broke the triple-double NBA record at the weekend. I have no idea what that is, so don't do basketball, so don't ask me. And then finally, question 10. At the weekend, a jersey worn by Michael Jordan while at college sold for how much? So at the weekend, an auction of a jersey worn by Michael Jordan while at college sold for how much? So, answers to current affairs. The organisation that had a bankruptcy case dismissed was the NRA, National Rifle Association. They tried to do it to prevent themselves being sued. The Canadian centre back, I asked you, can you name him? So it was either, well, her. I said, can you name them? So the answer was yes or no. But her name was Shelina Zadorsky, but that wasn't the answer. So no or yes. DNA testing, some of it done at Trent University for the ill-fated Franklin expedition. Elon Musk announced that he has Asperger's. The US oil company was Colonial Pipeline. And the dark web organisation was DarkSide. The reason the Colorado man killed 6 people at the weekend, he was upset because he hadn't been invited to the party. Lewis Hamilton won the Spanish Grand Prix at the weekend. Russell Westbrook broke the triple-double NBA record at the weekend. And Michael Jordan's jersey sold for $1 million at the weekend. Dazed and Confused got 9. Risky Quizness got 5. Nuts and Bolts got 9. Thursday Night Bike Club got 7. Old West Enders got 7. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 6. And Scott's Tots got 7. Is that everybody? Okay, so scores now are Days of Confused are on 19. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 15. Risky Quizness are on 7. Nuts and Bolts are on 15.5. Scott's Tots are on 15. Old West Enders are on 11. And Thursday Night Bike Club are on 12. So round number 3 is a food and drink round. So food and drink. So question number 1. Avocado originated in which part of the world? So avocado originated in which part of the world? Question number 2. What is fried in butter and white wine in a Lyonnaise sauce? So what is fried in butter and white wine in a Lyonnaise sauce? No, I want a region, not a country. Question number 3. The Indian dish is called Balti. Takes its name from what part of the served meal? So the Indian dish Balti takes its name from what part of the served meal? Question number 4. What is the term in French cooking when something is cooked in butter? So what is the term in French cookery when something is cooked in butter? Question number 5. What type of foodstuff is the main ingredient of a bisque? So what type of foodstuff is the main ingredient of a bisque? B-I-S-Q-U-E, bisque. Question number 6. What is the French term for a toasted cheese and ham sandwich? So what is the French term for a toasted cheese and ham sandwich? Question number 7. What is the name for pasta that's shaped like large snails? So what is the name for pasta which is shaped like large snails? Question number 8. If you were in Italy eating cassata, what would you be eating? So if you were in Italy eating cassata, what would you be eating? Question number 9. What is a South American dish called of marinated raw fish? So what is a South American dish called of marinated raw fish? And then finally, question 10. If you were served Chateaubriand, what would you be eating? So if you were served Chateaubriand, what would you be eating? So I'll give you 30 seconds as usual. Okay, answers to food and drink. Avocado originated in Central America. If you put South America on, probably accept it. You'd be fried. It would be fried onions in a lyonnaise sauce. The Indian dish balti. It's named after the metal dish that it's served in, a balti dish. If you were cooking something in butter in France, it will be Aubert. And the main ingredient of bisque is seafood. The French term for a toasted cheese and ham sandwich is a croque monsieur. Pasta-shaped large snails is lumanconi. Lumaconi. If you're eating cassata in Italy, you'd be eating ice cream. And the South American dish of marinated raw fish, that's ceviche, which is delicious. And if you were eating Chateaubriand, you'd be eating a thick fillet steak. Dazed and confused 10. Thursday Night Bike Club 7. Don't Touch My Rhubarb 7. Old West Enders 4. Risky Quizness 5. And Nuts and Bolts 7. Scott's Tots, I haven't had their score yet. Scott's Tots 5. Okay, so Dazed and Confused are now on 29. They're only 1 point off a perfect score at the moment. Don't Touch My Rhubarb are on 22. Risky Quizness are on 12. Nuts and Bolts are on 22.5. Scott's Tots are on 20. Old West Enders are on 15. And Thursday Night Bike Club are on 19. So round number 4 is racket sports and US team sports. So this is a sports round. So this is racket sports and US team sports. So question number 1. Which of the tennis Grand Slams is held first in the year? So which of the tennis Grand Slams is held first in the year? Question number 2. What do the coloured dots on a squash ball signify? So what do the coloured dots on a squash ball signify? Question number 3. At which stadium is the French Open tournament held? So at which stadium is the French Open tennis tournament held? Question number 4. Which 4 events make up tennis's Grand Slam? So which 4 events make up tennis's Grand Slam? Question number 5. In which borough of New York is the US Open held? So in which borough of New York is the US Open held? Question number 6. In baseball, What is the distance from the mound to home plate? So in baseball, what is the distance from the mound to home plate? Question number 7. What is the name of the trophy that's awarded to the NBA champions? So what's the name of the trophy that's awarded to the NBA champions? Question number 8. How wide is a goal in hockey? So how wide is the goal in hockey? Question number 9. Who won between the Blue Jays and the Astros on Sunday? So who won between the Blue Jays and the Astros on Sunday? And then finally, question 10. In golf, which comes first, the Masters or the US Open? So in golf, which comes first, the Masters or the US Open? As usual, I'll give you 30 seconds. Okay, answers to racket sports and US team sports. The Australian Open is the first tennis Grand Slam held in the year. The coloured dots on the squash ball signify the bounciness of the ball or the speed of the ball. It's basically the same thing. It's the Roland Garros stadium where the French Tennis Open is held. Roland Garros, and the four events which make up the tennis's Grand Slam. That's the Australian Open, the French Open, the US Open, and Wimbledon. I think you've got to get all four for the point. So Australian, French, US Open, and Wimbledon. The US Open is held in Queens, and the distance from the mound to the plate is 60 feet and 6 inches. If you've got 60 feet, that's close enough. The Larry O'Brien Trophy is awarded to the NBA champions, and a goal in hockey is 6 feet wide. And the Astros beat the Blue Jays on Sunday. And the Masters comes first between the Masters and the US Open. So the Masters comes first. So Risky Quizness 10. So you like your sports. Good to know. Nuts and Bolts got 9. Thursday Night Bike Club got 8. Dazed and Confused got 7. Scott's Tots also like sports, so that's 10 for Scott's Tots. And Old West Enders 10. Well done. Applauding yourself. Oh, don't touch my rhubarb. Don't touch my rhubarb. Obviously, don't play sports. They've got 3. Well, they might play sports. They don't watch sports. So, Dazed and Confused are on 36. Don't Touch My Rhubarb are on 25. Risky Quizness are on 22. Nuts and Bolts are on 31.5. Scott's Tots are on 30. Old West Enders are on 25. And Thursday Night Bike Club are on 27. So, round number 5. So this is a slightly different round. So this is famous movie quotes. So this is 2 people conversing in a film. So it's a line from each. So I'll give you the 2 lines. You have to name the film. So famous movie quotes. 2 people conversing. I'm going to give you 2 lines. I'll tell you which is who's reading each line. It will be person 1, person 2. So the first one. So person 1, open the pod bay doors. Person 2, I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. Fairly simple, that one. So person 1, open the pod bay doors. Person 2, I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. So film number 2. So person 1, all right, open your eyes. Person 2, I'm flying. So person 1, all right, open your eyes. Person 2, I'm flying. Movie number 3. First person, tell me I'm a good man. Person 2, you are. So, person 1, tell me I'm a good man. Person 2, you are. Okay, movie number 4. Person 1. Okay, look, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Person 2. That's all you got, lady. 2 wrong feet in fucking ugly shoes. I love that film. So, person 1. Okay, look, I think we got off on the wrong foot here. Person 2. That's all you got, lady. 2 wrong feet in fucking ugly shoes. Movie number 5. Person 1. 'Tis but a scratch. Person 2. A scratch? Your arm's off. Person 1. No, it isn't. Person 2. Well, that's that then. Person 1. I've had worse. So person 1. 'Tis but a scratch. Person 2. A scratch? Your arm's off. Person 1. No, it isn't. Person 2. Well, that's that then. Person 1. I've had worse. Movie number 6. Person number 1. What do they call you? Person 2. They call me Mr. Tibbs. So, movie number 6. Person 1. What do they call you? Person 2. They call me Mr. Tibbs. Movie number 6. Person 1. You killed an elected official. Person 2. Who elected him? So person 1. You killed an elected official. Person 2. Who elected him?
I'm not too late, am I?
Movie number 8. Person 1. Who exactly are you looking for, Apollo? Person 2. This is who I'm looking for. So person 1. Who exactly are you looking for, Apollo? Person 2. This is who I'm looking for. Movie number 9. Person 1. Hey Ryan, be careful what you shoot at. Most things in here don't react well to bullets. Person 2. Right. I have to be careful what I shoot at. So person 1. Hey Ryan, be careful what you shoot at. Most things in here don't react well to bullets. And person 2. Right. I have to be careful what I shoot at. And finally, movie number 10. Person 1, I would have stayed for 2,000. Person 2, I would have paid 4. So I would have stayed for 2,000 was person 1, and person 2, I would have paid 4. So I'll give you 30 seconds. Is that one got you?
I know it.
You know it. Don't blurt it out. Don't blurt it out. Okay, answers to famous movie quotes. So, open the pod bay doors. I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. That's 2001: A Space Odyssey. All right, open your eyes. I'm flying. That's from Titanic. Number 3. I'm hoping I get a groan on this one. Tell me I'm a good man. You are. Was Saving Private Ryan. Number 4. Okay, I think we got off on the wrong foot here. That's all you got, lady. 2 wrong feet in fucking ugly shoes. That was Erin Brockovich. Number 5. 'Tis but a scratch. A scratch. Your arms off. That's Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Number 6 was What Do They Call You? They Call Me Mr. Tibbs. That's In the Heat of the Night. Number 7, You Killed an Elected Official. Who elected him? That was Gangs of New York. That's Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis. Who exactly are you looking for? Apollo. This is who I'm looking for. That was from Rocky. Hey Ryan, be careful what you shoot at. Right, I have to be careful what I shoot at. That's from Hunt for Red October. And number 10, I would have stayed for 2,000. I would have paid 4. That's from Pretty Woman. Dazed and Confused got 9. Thursday Night Bike Club got 10. You can tell who's your favourite. Scott's Tops got 8. Risky Quizness got 4. Old West Enders got 4. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 6. And Nuts and Bolts got 6. PJ's doing a fist pump. I can't think why. So Dazed and Confused are now on 45. Don't Touch My Rhubarb are on 31. Risky Quizness are on 26. Nuts and Bolts are on 37.5. Scott's Tots are on 38. Old West Enders are on 29. And Thursday Night Bike Club are on 37. So we've got... Yeah, it's getting close again. It's getting close. 3 teams within half a point of each other. Round number 6 is Science and Nature. So question 1 on Science and Nature. How many pairs of chromosomes are there in the human body? So how many pairs of chromosomes are there in the human body? Question number 2. What is the scientific study of the nature of diseases called? So what is the scientific study of the nature of diseases called? Question number 3. What two metals combine to form brass? What two metals combined are combined to form brass? Question number 4. What chemical is produced in the islets of Langerhans, which are in the pancreas? What chemical is produced in the islets of Langerhans, which is in the pancreas? Question number 5. What is ascorbic acid better known as? So what is ascorbic acid better known as? Question number 6.
I'm gonna sit there next week.
Oh dear. So, good job you didn't have a wedgie, really, wasn't it? Question number 6. What type of substance turns litmus paper from blue to red? So what type of substance turns litmus paper from blue to red? Question number 7. Which of the Wright brothers died in an air accident? So which of the Wright brothers died in an air accident? Question number 8. What artery supplies blood to the kidneys? So what artery supplies blood to the kidneys? Question number 9. What is the green colouring found in plants? So what is the green colouring found in plants? And then finally, question 10. What is the main gas constituent of natural gas? So what is the main gas constituent of natural gas? Okay, answers to science and nature. There are 23 chromosomes in the human body, 23 pairs of chromosomes in the human body. The scientific study of nature of diseases is pathology. Copper and zinc are combined to form brass. Insulin's produced in the islets of Langerhans in the pancreas. Ascorbic acid is better known as vitamin C. I'm not saying vitamin. Acid turns litmus paper from blue to red. Orville Wright died in an air accident. The renal artery supplies blood to the kidneys. And the green colouring found in plants is chlorophyll. And the main gas constituent of natural gas is methane. Nuts and bolts got 7. Dazed and Confused got 10. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 9. Risky Quizness got 8. Old West Enders got 5. Scott's Tots got 9. Thursday Night Fight Club got 8. So Dazed and Confused are on 55. Don't Touch My Rhubarb are on 40. Risky Quizness 34. Nuts and Bolts 44.5. Scott's Tots 47. Old West Enders 34. And Thursday Night Fight Club 45. Okay, on to the last round. Obviously this is your double point round, so 2 points for every correct answer. So this is general knowledge. So question 1 on general knowledge. What instrument generally plays the note that orchestras tune by? So what instrument generally plays the note that orchestras tune by? Question number 2. With lengths averaging 5 meters, what is the longest freshwater fish? So with lengths averaging 5 meters, what is the longest freshwater fish? Question number 3. What Ivy League university is located in Connecticut? So what Ivy League university is located in Connecticut? Question number 4. What is Cher's surname? So what is Cher's surname? Question number 5. On board a ship, what is housed in a binnacle? So, on board a ship, what is housed in a binnacle? Repeat 1 and 2. Yes, I can repeat question 1 again. What instrument generally plays the note that orchestras tune by? And question 2 again. With lengths averaging 5 meters, what is the longest freshwater fish? So I'll repeat number 5 again, just so we know we're on the same page. So question 5 again. On board a ship, what is housed in a binnacle? And then question number 6. What is the only mammal to have scales? So what is the only mammal to have scales? And then question number 7. At what speed does the DeLorean begin to time travel in Back to the Future? So at what speed does the DeLorean begin to time travel in Back to the Future? Question number 8. What name is given to the first 10 amendments of the US Constitution? So what name is given to the first 10 amendments of the US Constitution? Question number 9. Which band released the album Achtung Baby? So which band released the album Achtung Baby? And then finally, question 10, your last question of the night. Which wide-brimmed hat takes its name for the Spanish for shade? So which wide-brimmed hat takes its name from the Spanish for shade? So I'll give you 30 seconds to confer. Okay, answers to general knowledge. As I said, it's 2 points for every correct answer. The oboe generally plays the note that orchestras tune by. With lengths averaging 5 meters, the sturgeon is the longest freshwater fish. The Ivy League University in Connecticut is Yale. Cher's surname is Sarkisian. And the compass is housed in the binnacle. The anteater is the only mammal to have scales. And the DeLorean begins to time travel at 88 miles per hour. And the first 10 amendments of the US Constitution are called the Bill of Rights. U2 released Achtung Baby. And the sombrero takes its name from the Spanish for shade. Six again, the anteater is the only mammal to have scales. Nuts and Bolts got 16. Dazed and Confused got 18. Scott's Tots 16. Don't Touch My Rhubarb 10.
Don't touch my fruit.
Thursday Night Bike Club 14.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
So what?
I'm waiting.
Yeah, for 2 teams.
Risky Quizness 14. And what are we doing? We're Old West Enders we're waiting for? Is that the last one? Yeah. I love the suspense, Old West Enders. Just, yeah. Old West Enders 16.
Wow!
You're not going to applaud yourself again. Oh, are you trying to say that Risky Quizness came last? So Risky Quizness, you probably have figured it out. Would you like to come up with a category for next week while I give the scores out? Patty says Harry Potter.
I'm just kidding, I've never seen it.
Alright, so we're gonna comment.
Have we got some?
It's a risky Christmas, but we have a tie for 5th.
Okay. So in last place, if you hadn't figured it out, is Risky Quizness with 48 points. Joint fifth with 50 points, 2 points ahead each, is Don't Touch My Rhubarb and Old West Enders. In fourth place, Thursday Night Bike Club with 59 points. In third place, with 60.5 points, is Nuts and Bolts. In second place is Scott's Tots. Well done, with 63 points. And 10 points ahead of anybody else, it's Dazed and Confused with 73 points. So there you go. Congratulations, Dazed and Confused. So we're just waiting for Risky Quizness to... killing it, really. So Risky Quizness, if you want to come up with a category for next week. Current sports. Okay, sports round then. We're going to do a sports round. Current sports. Okay. Anything I like. Okay, that's good. Anyway, guys, hope you have a good rest of the week. I think the announcement's coming pretty soon that we're not opening on May the 19th. It's going to be at least another 2 weeks, I reckon. So we probably see you, well, yeah, hopefully see you all next week. Okay, this is us signing off. Thanks, PJ. Thanks, Patty.
Oh, come on!
Okay, see you guys.